I want to start this video with something I wish someone had told me years ago. You don't need more time, more money, or more confidence to buy your first investment property. I know that because when I bought mine, I had none of those. I was working full-time as a vet, long shifts, emotionally exhausting days, student loans, and zero energy left at the end of the day. Sound familiar? For a long time, I told myself three things. 1, I'm too busy. 2, I'm too late. And 3, I need a ton of money to make this happen. I thought real estate was for people with flexible schedules, business backgrounds, or some kind of secret financial head start. Every video I watched made it seem like everyone else was doing 10 deals a year while I was just trying to survive my work week. And honestly, I almost quit the idea completely, but here's what finally snapped me out of it. I realized something uncomfortable. Waiting until I felt ready was just another way of avoiding the decision. I didn't need motivation. I didn't need another podcast. I needed a simpler plan, one that actually worked for someone with a demanding career. So I stopped asking, how do people build empires? And started asking, how does one normal person buy one normal property? Let me clear this up, because this is important. I didn't flip houses. I didn't quit my job. I didn't work 80 hours a week on real estate. I didn't do anything flashy. In fact, most of what I see promoted online today would have completely burnt me out. What worked was narrowing everything down to 3 things. First, I chose a strategy that fit my life, not someone else's highlight reel. Second, I focus on understanding one deal instead of trying to learn everything about real estate. And third, I made peace with being uncomfortable, but not reckless. That combination is what allowed me to buy my first investment property while working full-time as a vet. That deal wasn't perfect. It wasn't some sort of home run Instagram post, but it worked. And more importantly, it changed how I saw myself. I went from someone who wanted to invest in real estate to someone who actually had. That's the part people don't talk about enough. The money matters, but the mindset shift matters more. Once I realized this wasn't about being special or lucky, I saw that this process was repeatable. And that's the reason I built my course, not to teach theory, not to impress anybody, but to shorten the timeline for people who are where I used to be. Busy professionals, high-stress careers, smart people who don't need hype, just clarity. If you've been telling yourself you're too busy or too late, this is me telling you you're not. The exact steps I used are laid out in my online course. No fluff, no BS, just the process that worked for me. If this story hit home, that's not an accident. It just means you're closer than you think. I'm opening a small number of discovery calls for my upcoming course, and I'm only talking to people who are genuinely ready to move. If that's you, book a discovery call now at the link in the description. Let's shift your mindset and make this happen together.